Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be going over some performing tips that I've kind of gathered from all the all of the very few performances that I have done that some of them I have gained from like personal, like just like me performing, and some of them I have gotten from like performing in a choir or an orchestra. So yeah, let's get right onto the list. The first one is to breathe. For me, this kind of helps with like just getting some nerves out, so I'm not as nervous and it doesn't like reflect when I'm singing that I'm nervous. The second one is stretch. This also like helps like with my nerves. Like if you stretch, it'll like help like relieve the tenseness that your body might feel if like you're nervous. The next one is jump around. If this doesn't help for you, then like don't do it. But for me, jumping around and like doing like jumping jacks or just jumping up and down also like helps like get some jitters out for performing. If I'm doing like a calm performance like in an orchestra, but if I'm like in a choir and we're doing dancing on stage, then I don't necessarily do this. But if I'm doing a more like laid back calm performance, then I'll jump around so I get some of that jittery feeling out, so I'm not wanting to like sway or move around when I'm standing, and I'm not fidgeting when I'm in my seat. The next one is warm up. If like you're playing in an orchestra, you could like just like warm up on like your cello or bass or violin or viola or whatever instrument you play, and like go through like a few scales. And you could also go over some of the songs that you're doing and like work over parts that you're struggling with. You could also like if you're singing in like a choir or doing like a your own performance, then like you could just like sing and like go through like voice exercises that you do, and you could also like sing part of your song and like play your guitar, or if you're playing bass you could like play through a couple bass lines that are in a couple of the songs. The next one is make sure that your instruments are tuned. I don't think anyone wants to hear an out of tune instrument, and I feel like if like I'm going to see a performance and an instrument is out of tune, that would kind of like ruin the, well, not ruin, I don't know the right word, but like wouldn't make me like the performance as much as I would if the instrument wasn't tuned, and I would feel embarrassed if I got up on stage and my instrument wasn't tuned. The next one is run through music. You could like this also like goes into warming up. You could like run through all of your songs and like make sure like you got everything down and like know everything. And like if there's again any spots that you struggle with, you could go over those a couple of times to make sure that like you got them down for your performance. The next one, you could like reflect on it afterwards. I guess like usually like when I'm in like after choir performances or after orchestra performances, usually they'll be recorded by like the teacher or someone, and so we'll go over and like reflect over things we could improve on. So if you have someone record your performance, you could watch over your performance and like write a list of things that you could work on and like work to improve on those so you're better for your next performance. The next one is know the songs and music. I have personally messed up when I've gone on stage and like forgotten the lyrics and stuff, and like I feel like that's my own fault because I haven't or I didn't go over them like enough to where I'm able to perform them to like the best of my ability. So my advice would be to like make sure you know your music so you like just like know it really well and you can play it in your sleep so you don't mess up and embarrass yourself in front of everyone who's watching. The next one is wear comfortable clothes. Like for me, wearing comfortable clothes like makes me feel better when I'm performing, and I feel like wearing clothes that like aren't wouldn't make you comfortable would make you like tense, you know? And um I and it would like mess for me like wearing clothes that I don't feel comfortable in like would make me tense and like mess up and like not make me do well like as well as like just wearing comfortable clothes. And like but if like you're in an orchestra you want to wear like orchestra appropriate clothes, but like make sure they're comfortable so you're able to like play your instruments. And like for like if you're playing cello, you don't for me I don't feel like I would wear a skirt if I played cello and was at a concert, because that would like make me uncomfortable because skirts and like just wearing comfortable clothes would make you feel more comfortable on stage. The next one is practice before, like not like right before. You could practice like right before, but I feel like it would be better if like you practiced like a couple day like every day for like a few weeks before the show so like you know your music and stuff. You like when you're on stage. Okay, the next one is use emotion. Like if you write your own music and you go out and perform your music, since it's your music, I feel like you would want to use emotion to like draw the people in and let just like use emotion. Like for me, if people write their own songs and they use emotion, it really draws me in. So like use emotion, it will draw people in. I'm sorry if I keep reiterating that, but I feel like that really does like work with using emotion. And my last tip is have fun while you're performing. Like people don't want you to just like stand there and like sing or whatever. Like have fun, get into it, try and get like people involved. If like the crowd's involved, you would feel more comfortable, I feel like. And the like people would like you more if you're like getting involved with the crowd and like getting everyone to like clap along. If there's like a long like a guitar part or like during like when you're not singing, you could like go like to the crowd and like get everyone involved, because I feel like the crowd would have a lot more fun if like you're not just sitting there or standing there and like playing. Though yeah, so those are all my personal tips that like I've kind of gained from performing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if I was stuttering a little bit. I wanted to record this video before the natural light went down and my mouth is kind of dry, so sorry if I was kind of stuttering and repeating myself. I hope you guys have a nice day. Please like and subscribe for more music content. Bye.